What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 58 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is October 26, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my co-host, Josh Brown. What is going on?
What is up, Adam? It's spooky season. Are you ready for Halloween?
I am so ready for Halloween. We've got pumpkins, we've got decorations. I carved a Drifloon into a pumpkin.
I saw that. Came out well.
My son did a Minecraft creeper face.
Sure. Best square he's ever done.
And my partner, Chanel, did a corpse bride face, and it looks stunning.
Nice. You guys are such a cute
And we went
family.
to Haunted Overload, which is like a local haunted like walk thing. We did it during the day, so there was no jump scares or anything like that. It was just kind of like you got to see all the scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool because you got to see.
Is it outdoors?
It is. Yep.
Okay. Good.
It was super spooky though. Like
Sure.
if it was at nighttime, I would need a change of underwear. That's all I'm saying.
That means they're doing well.
Yes.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Do you want to talk about Pokemon?
I think I do, Adam.
That crazy cardboard craze that's going on right now.
It's getting pretty wild out there.
It is like the Wild West.
Yes. I don't get it. It just picked up kind of out of nowhere, and I don't know if it's the Charizards. I don't know if it's. I really don't have an answer as to what happened all of a sudden, but it feels dramatically different, like the last month or so, than it has in a very long time.
Yeah, just kind of walking in the card aisle and just knowing that there's other people that are like, ooh, there's somebody over there. Like, there might be something good. And, like, people just kind of come over now. And it's like, literally, I was, like, the weirdo looking at the cards, like, a month ago.
Yeah.
And now it's just, there's just people standing there no matter when I go.
Right. It's weird, man. It's weird. But, hey, that means... I mean, it's hard for collectors, but also, it's good for Pokemon in general, I guess. Like, the more interest...
It just means that they need to up their supply.
Yeah.
Because demand is higher.
Yeah.
Supply and demand, Pokemon.
Right.
We want more cards.
Oh, they'll
we
bring
need
it.
more cardboard. That's why we love this game.
Yeah.
All the cardboard that comes along with it.
Yes, I'm all about that cardboard
the
life.
The thousands of bulk that we don't use.
We don't talk numbers, Adam.
Well, Hidden Fates, commons and uncommons, we talk those numbers. There's just cards that just should not be played. If you want somebody to learn how to play the game, you get just the commons and uncommons from Hidden Fates, and then you play the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes when you're trying to play against somebody and do something really cool and fun against them, and they are being really serious about it, and they don't want to let you have any fun, it's a little disheartening.
Are you talking about our PTCGO game the other day on Twitch?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I am, Adam. You didn't think I was going to bring it up?
I did not think that you had specifically made a deck just so you could like lay down your Charizard GX.
That's all I literally did. I went into I went to my decks and I was like, okay, how do I add a Charizard to any of these? And then I see the little button that says Deck Wizard, and I push that and it says, hey, which 2 cards do you want to pick that we could build an entire deck from? I said, wait, it's that easy to do this? So I clicked my shiny Charizard card, from which I have 2 of digitally, from the Hidden Fates set. I click on that and it's like, hey, we just made you a really cool deck. And I said, thank you. I appreciate that. Adam, let's play. Let's do this. And you were in the middle of streaming. You were in the middle of playing some other tournaments that may or may not have meant more than playing against me. But I thought you'd take a break from that and have a little bit of fun with me. I wanted to see the Tea Party in action, which you played. You played it a little bit too well, because as I was setting up, I was literally one move away, Adam, from bringing out the shiny Charizard. all I wanted to do is just flex on you one time. I just wanted to show that to the world.
So my question is, did you have the shiny Charizard in hand?
Yeah, it was sitting there.
And you do realize that the shiny Charizard GX is a basic, right?
Don't care. What do you mean a basic?
It's a basic Pokemon. You could have just played it. You didn't have to evolve it.
No, shut up. Tell me you're joking.
I'm like 99% sure. Let me just...
Don't make me pull this out, Adam.
No, I'm looking at it in my app right now.
Okay.
Hashtag shameless plug for the Pokemon Card Decks app.
Okay. Not a sponsor, but can be if they want to be.
Right?
Please don't tell me it's a basic. Because I would have flexed on you so hard, so much sooner.
Oh, you're right. It's not. Okay,
good.
No, it is. Okay, it was a stage 2. My bad.
Okay, yeah, I was setting it up. I was playing my Charmander, my Charmeleon. I was getting ready to go. I had my first Charmeleon out, and you knocked it out. You just destroyed it. So I was like, okay, well, I'll start this whole process over again and building up my energies on my Charmander and my Charmeleon. I used some cards to go retrieve my Charmeleon from my discard pile because you had already kicked its butt once and I wanted to bring it back from the dead, and I did that and I played it, and I'm like, Adam, I don't know what you're about to do, but just slow down just a little bit, just let me flex just once, just please let me flex just once. And you're like, yeah, done, you're done.
Well, Goodbye. You got benched. You only had those 2 Pokemon. You didn't have anything else.
I know, that's not my fault. I couldn't do anything about that.
It's the RNG.
Absolutely, but I did have the card that I wanted to flex on you, even if it was going to eventually lead to me losing, which I knew it would.
But you should have messaged me and said, "Hey,
I did, flex real quick." But you weren't checking your phone.
You're right.
I didn't know how to do it in the app, and I need to show you a picture of what I was trying to flex. I know, but there's
a message.
There's so much going on, Adam. I'm watching you. I was watching your Twitch stream, which is 15 seconds behind the actual thing that's happening in the game. I was panicking a little bit. I didn't know what to do. I also didn't want to reveal to the world what I was trying to flex. I wanted to just show you privately, and
maybe we'll do another one because I'm going to stream tomorrow. So what?
I don't know.
I mean, we'll talk about it after the podcast, but we'll get together and we'll have to play another match, and I'll put some shiny cards and we'll duel.
I just want to show my shiny Charizard. That's all, Adam. Even if it
will be seen tomorrow.
Card. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's talk some actual cards.
All right, now that we can get to the show after all of that. So it's going to be kind of a shorter episode. We did get the emails from everybody that won the Champions Path pack giveaway, so I will be sending those out possibly tomorrow. I think that's my only time to do it. I have a lot of things to do as far as car registration and all that stuff.
Adult stuff.
Yeah, a lot of adult stuff. But once that's done, I should be able to get these at least packaged up. Just getting them to the post office isn't that difficult, but I should be able to get them all packaged up and sent out latest by the end of the week. So be on the lookout for those. And congratulations.
Absolutely.
So we are going to talk about our pickups of the week. Art of the week this week, we alluded to last week, is Sigilyph. And then we have Players Cup recap from me, because I'll just kind of go over it real quick. And then card of the week is going to be Garchomp from Unified Minds. And then we'll close out the show with a TN Comics pack. Because
opening.
Why not, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right. Jumping straight in to pickups of the week. Josh, did you get anything?
I was last Friday was the release of the Hat Turn box of Champions Path, as well as the Marnie.
Wait, that came out?
Yeah.
Those came out?
Yeah, that was last Friday, Adam.
I have yet to see one.
Yeah, the Marnie and the Hat Turn.
Yep. I don't believe you.
Yeah, nope, they came out. That was
I didn't see any.
That was
anywhere.
October 23rd. I know. They They moved quickly, if at all. I'm saying they're
Did you
supposed
see
to come
any?
out. No, I haven't. I went looking for them. I
So
texted
if
you
you
while I was
haven't
doing
seen
it.
any, and I haven't seen any, they
I
just can't exist then.
that might be true. That actually might be true. Yeah. So when I was searching for those unsuccessfully, I stumbled upon 3 random tins of Hidden Fates.
What?
Because those just randomly come
cool.
out. Yeah. At a grocery store, nonetheless. So, yeah, that's my pickup of the week, man. 3 tins of Hidden Fates. Can't complain with that.
So
what about you?
I snagged a PSA 10 Faulkner's Delibird off of eBay. I have yet to see this card in a PSA grading, so it was just like kind of exciting for me because this is one card that I have a few of them, but I don't think that any are worthy of a PSA 10. So
okay.
I was like, I'm just going to do it because it's already a 10 and I've never seen this sell. I haven't seen it online at all. So I was like, all right, I'm just going for it. And I eventually won. So that was cool. I'm excited. So now I have 2 PSA 10 Delibirds, both Japanese, but whatever.
How many are there if you were to get like every Delibird PSA 10?
1, 2, 3 in Japan. Are we counting all the different languages too? Because
you tell me.
I don't know how deep I want to go.
Let's just do English and Japanese.
Okay. So, well, that's a lot.
Okay, let's just do English. I don't know. You
Well,
tell me
English,
what your
you've got like Neo, you've got Great Encounters, you've got the Pop Series 9, I think. You've got Heart Gold Soul Silver. There's several. I think there's one in Cosmic Eclipse. There's like another one. There's Team Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Returns, I think, and then there's like a couple more.
Right.
There's a bunch of them. I know that there's a bunch of them. I want to say at least 10.
Okay. I just was curious if there's an actual number that you're...
me, I'm gonna want the Stitch promo that was the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. I want all 4 of those. I'm going to want them in the holo, the reverse holo, the common card, and then as far as like then there's like a promo Delibird from Heart Gold Soul Silver, so it's like I need that.
Right.
But I feel like it's attainable.
It probably is. I mean, you're driven enough, I guess, to make it happen. And I just was curious if there's an end goal for you. That's all.
I essentially just want to have one of all of them graded.
Sure.
English and, Japanese if I can get a hold of them. But I don't usually see them for sale. I don't know what the best website is to find a Japanese Delibird, but if anybody knows, please reach out.
Harder to find, right? Essentially.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just because there's not.
Because I don't know where you find these, like the Faulkner's Delibird, but like I've only seen a few of them online, and like right now, just for like it raw is like $25.
Right.
I just won one on eBay for like $5 or $6, but I've seen them go for like a lot more. So they're kind of hard to find.
Sure.
And there is another one in the same series. I think it's somebody else's Delibird. It's just a water type and he's got his arms crossed. He looks all cool standing there in like a cool, like triumphant pose. So
I don't like that it's a water type. That upsets me. Well,
it's flying in ice, right? Isn't that like technically? But in the card game, it's got to be water.
I know. It bugs me. But what are you gonna do, huh? You should just make it dark. I want dark Delibird.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like have a shadow Delibird, but like it in the card game. That would be cool.
Right.
I still to this day I think Pokemon Go and like AR snapshots, all that stuff. I think they need to work with the TCG. I think it's easy for them to get like, have everybody enter a contest with a certain hashtag. And if you win, your card art or like your photo gets put onto a card.
Right.
All they have to come up with is like what Pokemon they're going to print, like, and then just say, hey, shoot these Pokemon specifically.
I just imagine there's like a licensing nightmare with that though.
Yeah.
Like
well,
who
still,
owns the
even if it was
model, and I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Even if it was just like an employee just taking all of the pictures,
right?
You know what I mean? Just using their artistic eye and go for it.
Sure. No, it'd be cool.
It's just like an opportunity that I don't think that they're utilizing.
Oh, totally. Yeah, they seem like two completely different things, which, I mean, they are, but, I mean, there's no... At least with, like, the main series game, like, now with the anime, like, Pokemon Go has, like, tried to play nice with these other properties, but...
And the last step is the cards. And I'm telling you, once they figure out some way to do that...
Cool, buddy.
And they could have so much interaction, like... I mean, I know that Pokemon Go, it makes millions and millions and millions of dollars
a day.
So it's like Pokemon in general likes money. So
yeah,
put the two together. Just saying.
Yeah.
Sponsor me? No.
I also
was able
Delibird
to find a couple of double boxes thanks to a Discord patron.
Hey, how about that?
They were able, like, they're in my area, so they were like, hey, I'll put some aside for you. So I totally appreciate that. Thank you so much. You made my week.
You pull anything good from me yet, Adam?
A full art hop recently.
Okay.
And I think like a Gardevoir VMAX.
Gotcha.
But still no Charizard.
Not yet.
I don't have a single Alcremie anything. Which doesn't make sense. Like, for the amount of packs I've opened, just not seeing Alcremie, it's weird.
If only there was a way to change that, Adam.
Wait, there is a way. It's if we open more.
What? Tell me more.
Well, I've got 2 packs in front of me.
Hey, look at that. I just happen to have 2 packs in front of me.
Are you saying that, like, I need to open one of these right now? And just
I'm saying that we both need to. I opened up a leaf box, the pin pack. This leaf pin, is awesome. I love the look of it. It's really cool. The gym badge.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I have yet to open any of those because I only have those 3.
Sure. No, they're cool, man.
I don't really want to open them. Code card 9TG8DD2NKZJMW. Good luck.
Is it white?
It's a white code card.
Yes.
I am getting antsy. All right. Fire Energy, Kabu, Team Yell Grunt, Bead, Potion, Pokéball, Carvana, Ekans, Weedle, Reverse Hollows of Victini, and a Rare Hollow Altaria. Womp womp. This is probably my 40th Altaria.
Let's see what I got in this pack. What pack art did you open, by the way?
It's on the floor. Hang on.
Okay, that's okay. I'm opening
Obstagoon.
Dreadnought. Code card JH9HJNV9GYTW4. Let's see what we got here. Dark Energy, Beedrill, Rotom Phone, Milo, Scraggy, Pokeball, Galarian Linoon,
yeah.
Hattern, Swablu, Reverse Hollow Full Heal, and a Hollow Zygarde.
Come on, that was the pack. You got the Reverse Hollow Full Heal.
What does that mean?
You use those to heal yourself from special conditions.
Oh, yeah.
I say it at the end of every...
Look, I don't...
I say it at the end of every show.
I know.
All right, now I got to make things right by opening up another pack here. All right, code card is 94RLPB4V66Q2K. Q2K.
Good luck.
I like it.
Trainers.
All right, Fighting Energy. Hop. Beedrill. Rotom Phone, Kakuna, Roly-Coly, Trubbish, Potion, Lanoon, Reverse Hollow Steel Energy, which looks like a mirror. That's cool.
Nice.
And a Hollow Zygarde.
Hey, how about that?
And that was also from a Dreadnought pack.
This is here it is, Adam. Alcremie.
This is it, all creamy.
Yeah. I'm feeling good about this. Code card MCQDHNJV6WRNM. Good luck, folks. All right. Water Energy. BDDD. Sharpedo. Pokemon Center Lady. Galarian Zigzagoon. Trubbish. Full heal. Look at that. That's what you do to heal from special conditions. Sizzlepede. Purloin. Reverse Hollow Altaria. And Hollow Machamp.
Oh. All right. On that note, let's look at some art.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on from that.
Are you ready for this weird art of the week?
Yes, let's do it. What is it, Adam?
It is Sigilyph, the Avianoid Pokemon.
The what?
Avianoid.
Avianoid. Okay. They just make up words, don't they?
Literally, this is made up.
Okay. I love it.
Like like is like air, like an aviator, like pilot. I don't know.
I
something
get
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Aviator sunglasses. I don't know. And then Noid as in like a weird alien.
Oh, wait. No, actually, it's a real word.
It's a weird word? I looked this
Avianoid
up
are winged, generally flight-capable mechanimals.
That's weird. So this is a mech animal?
Yeah. Subclasses of avianoids include Arcticae avianoids and Grep avianoids. Oh, wait, no. This is a Beast Wars thing? What? It's stole from Beast Wars?
I don't know. This is
a weird
up.
rabbit hole I'm going down. Let's move on from this one.
Okay, so
yeah.
The first one I have is from Plasma Freeze. It is the secret rare shiny version before they said shinies.
Okay, that's why it looked weird. I was very confused by the colors.
Yes, it is a shiny. Like this whole card is gold. Like the outline is gold.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. I just like the colors. It looks like it's, coming from space or I don't know, Eternatus is behind it.
Avianoids.
Years beforehand.
It's cool.
That's just what it looks like.
Sure.
The next one on the list is from Rebel Clash. It just looks like an artist painting. It looks like something that should be hung up in the museum. It's very like soft. There's a lot of softness to it. And it's just like he's right behind the sun, but you're not like, ow, my eyes hurt because I'm staring at the sun.
Right.
But it feels like you could, if you were there, you'd hurt yourself.
It definitely looks like if it was a painting, like nobody would even question what this weird thing is on the side.
No. It's like a painting of like Bigfoot just gracefully put somewhere. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful painting.
Yeah. Look at the trees.
I don't even notice that Bigfoot's standing there.
Right. I like it.
And then the last one is from Breakpoint. And you might be asking, why do you like that one so much? I like this one because there is like a portal above it, which looks like a city. Like a cityscape is like what you're looking at, but it's like from opposite angle. So it looks like you're seeing like the tops of the buildings, and it could like go back in it, and then it would just be upside down. I would have to like turn around just to like float back down.
Right.
I don't know. It looks so cool. And then it like is out onto like either another planet or I don't even know. It's like an ocean with mountain backdrop, clear blue skies. So it's like maybe it's just a different area. It's using portals to go places. I don't know.
Hard to say.
Hard to say, but I like that one the most.
I like
just because there's like a story that you're like, whoa, I need to know more. Tell me more about this story.
Right.
And I bet you're wondering, you know, what's a Pokédex entry look like?
Oh, I'm very curious.
So this one's coming from Shield. A discovery was made in the desert where Sigilyph fly. The ruins of what may have been an ancient city were found beneath the sands.
Okay. That tells me nothing about the Pokemon.
Right. And it's like, it's weird because like a bunch of the Dex entries talk about, you know, it being in the sand or in the desert. In this picture, and then it does also talk about being in the city, like it protects the city.
Right.
But it also says that, but like, here we are in the middle of the ocean. And there's like, yes, there's a cityscape behind it. But the artist was like, no, I want to have mountains. I want to have water. I want to draw waves. Like, guys, just let me do this.
And the other two cards like aren't really desert either. I mean, the middle one is probably the closest to a desert, but there's so many trees and bushes around. Like, I wouldn't consider that desert.
Yeah, it looks like some, you know, you're up in Utah or something.
Yeah, like just the hills, you know, maybe high desert, but what? They are so weird with their Pokemon convention sometimes.
At least we didn't get Klefki yet.
Oh God.
All right.
Let's find out. Maybe we do, Adam.
Give me that. No, give me the next Pokemon.
Okay.
I hope it's not that one.
Hitting random. And our winner this week is Shaman.
Ooh, Shaman's got some nice art.
I know
I'm excited.
nothing about this one. I don't even know what
now
Pokemon
is it
that is.
Skyform or Landform? Or do we
looks like a
save
little
it just in...
hedgehog that's green and has a flower.
Okay, so are we calling it? We're only looking at the land forms, or are we going to look at the sky forms too? Because there's two different forms. It's like Giratina, but origin and non-origin.
Let's go just land form.
Okay.
I mean, does it look different if it's a sky form?
Yes.
Okay.
It's got like ears and it's standing like it's got like a little bit taller. It looks like a little reindeer.
Gotcha. That's not what this picture looks like, so we're not counting it.
Well, but the question is, when we do the random number generator, will it give you Skyform?
I have no idea.
Is that in the list?
And
if not, then do we save the Skyform for when we eventually come back to it?
I mean, there's like, 800 something Pokemon? I mean, if we don't get to it by the time we run through the entire list of all Pokemon, minus the one that's not really a Pokemon, then sure, we could revisit the Sky form.
Okay, we're just doing all forms. I'm just gonna I'm gonna call it. We're doing all forms.
Yeah, I think that's safe.
But we're gonna have 4 choices.
Okay, 2 of each.
2 of each, yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Just because I would like to, discuss both and give both a fighting chance.
Okay,
instead of just being like, oh, the sky forms just look the best.
Offhand, do you know which form has more cards, do you think? Like, if you had to guess?
I don't know. That's such a good question.
And once we do find if it is marginally different or drastically different, my next question would be, why is land form or sky form better than the other? So many questions.
I don't know. Yeah, there's so many questions.
Yeah,
but we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm excited.
All right, what do you think about taking a break?
I feel pretty good about that. I'm ready. I'm parched.
Yeah, I'm going to take a sip of this water because I am thirsty. All right, welcome back, trainers. Josh, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Adam.
But what are you ready for?
The second half of the show, my friend.
Okay. And before we get into the housekeeping, I have a 3rd pack of Champions Path, and I just want to open it and tear into it. We're going to do this fast, so we're not going to do the codes.
Whoa.
We're just opening them up, and we want to pull something good. So, all right. Fire Energy, Pokemon Center Lady, Victini, Kabu, Potion, Vulpix, Inkay, Pokeball, Sizzlipede, Rare, Reverse Hollow Rare, Galarian Obstagoon, and a Centiskorch. Hollow.
I saved my code card. I'll save it for the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. Leaf Energy, Pierce, Hattern, Suspicious Food Tin, Pokeball, Machop, Hatina, another full heal, Scraggy, Rotom Bike, Reverse Hollow, and another Machamp Hollow. God, we suck tonight, Adam.
Whoa. Well, we still have a chance. We still have a chance to break through. All right. A little housekeeping real quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. We can support the show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Joining at our show supporter tier will grant you access to our monthly TCGO tournaments, which is an awesome way to connect with the community and have a chance at winning some awesome prizes. If Patreon isn't your thing, there are a few other ways you can help us out. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a 5-star review, because that helps us get noticed. Finally, you can visit our merch store at PokemonProfessor.com/merch, pick up some special condition swag, and rock it and tag us. Please and thank you. All right, you ready for the card of the week?
I'm very ready for the card of the week, Adam.
All right, so this week I chose Garchomp from Unified Minds. It is a Stage 2. It evolves from Gabite. It has 150 hit points. It is a fighting type. It has the ability Avenging Aura. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, this Pokemon's attacks do 80 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Okay. That's not bad.
Interesting.
Overslice. For a fighting and a colorless, it says 80 damage. You may discard an energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 40 more damage. Okay. So already you're hitting for 80. But if you want to hit for 120, you just discard an energy. And if you're behind on prizes, you're doing 160 or 200 damage for one energy. Well, 2 technically, but keep in mind this can take advantage of Fighting Belt, Fighting Belt, something like that, Karate Belt. It minuses the fighting cost of a fighting energy from a fighting type Pokemon that it's attached to if you're behind on prize cards. So that making this, you could literally just use a colorless energy, but let's just say you're playing fighting. So for one energy, if you're behind on prizes, you could hit for 200 damage. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
And imagine if you had Recycle Energy. You attack with Recycle Energy. Oh, the Recycle Energy is back in your hand. Just like that. Or you set up these guys, okay? And you have the Fighting Dojo. So you're behind on prizes. So your fighting energy is going to do an additional 40 damage. Avenging Aura comes into play. You're going to be doing an additional 80 damage on top of the 80, and then you can do an additional 40. That's insane. So his max output with the fighting dojo, he's got the 80 and 80, that's 160, plus the 40, so 240. All right, 80, 80, 60, 40 is 200, so 240 damage for potentially a single energy with the Karate Belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's bonkers. And you do one-shot Eternatus pretty much no matter what. Because it says 240, 260. If you had the Fighting Dojo. Well, yeah, basically you just bank on being behind on prizes.
Right.
And then taking a bunch of prizes.
Sure.
But yeah, this card is like, it's one of those cards where it's overlooked because it's a Stage 2. But I think with Rosas, and you can make this super consistent, and you can put Zigzagoons and Obstagoons in the deck just to evolve, to just to do damage. all the while attacking with Garchomp and hitting for some serious damage. And getting Pokemon that are not Eternatus within knockout range.
Mm-hmm. Which is important. Does this card get used often at all?
No.
Have you seen it?
In fact, I've never seen this being played.
Do you know why?
I actually purchased a couple for like 50 cents each.
Okay.
I want to build a deck with it, but now I have to find them in PTCGO and build a deck and test it out. Because this is a cool card. It's got free retreat. It's weakness to grass, which there's not much grass around.
Right.
So I think it's a good weakness to have because it's not psychic, which a lot of fighting Pokemon do have.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of good psychic Pokemon coming out. And the free retreat is important too, because that's going to allow you to, you evolve into this, and then all of a sudden, like, you're out of the active. You don't have to, attach extra energies to retreat. You don't have to do anything like that.
Right.
So you can play switch cards just to get one out of the active and bring out the other one. If it's paralyzed for any reason, there's just a lot you can do with having that free retreat. It allows that like decision making where like essentially when you're making optimal plays where like you don't have to decide what to play because like you have a free retreater in the active zone. So if you like drew into the next card, like after you put him into the active, after something gets knocked out, you draw a card. Oh man, you got this. Now you can play this and do that card instead. Versus if you didn't have a retreat cost, you would have had to attach to the active, retreat it. So now that frees you up for that energy attachment, frees you up for that switch, anything like that. So it's exciting. I really like this card and I want to try to build it with something. I just don't know what. And hopefully I can do good because now the Players Cup has ended and we're going to segue into the Players Cup.
Okay.
It hasn't ended, but it's the qualifier is kind of like completed now.
Sure.
So the rankings are where they're at now. I believe I ended at like 56 points, which is not enough to qualify. You needed to have at least like 87 or 6 or something like that. So I do know that Wiz from TN Comics, he made it.
Hey, how about that?
He got like 252 and it's like, or 254 out of the top 256.
Oh, cool.
Or 242 or something like that. I remember him texting me and I was like, oh no, I'm scared. I hope you got it. And he got it. So
that's rad. Congrats
that's awesome.
to him.
So congratulations, Wiz. We played some games actually before the podcast. And he crushed me.
Yeah. So he earned a spot is what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
What deck is he running?
I think he was playing Eternatus.
Okay.
Yeah, for most of the event, he played just all at Eternatus. He was texting me and asking me like what he should play, if he should change the deck. And honestly, I wish I could take my own advice because had I stayed with Lapras VMAX and just kind of like messed with the deck and tweaked it here and there and made it the best version of it could possibly be, I would probably have enough points. But I got cocky and was like, oh no, I'll just play ADPZ and, play the number one deck and think that like I could just win because the deck just is aggressive. And
yeah, you went full nuclear with yours.
Yeah, in some instances, I had that gratification. I was able to turn to Altered Creation and was able to get that off and then just to, like take two knockouts on a GX or EX Dedenne or something and take all 6 prizes in 2 turns, and it was awesome. But most of the games went, oh hey, I know how to play against that deck. My Pokemon are better than or stronger than you, and I'll be able to take you out. And that's what happened. So it was like if I got exactly what I needed, it worked out, but otherwise I just got crushed because I didn't know how to play.
Right.
I chose to play a deck that I have almost no experience with, and that was my downfall. Where at least with Lapras, like I knew if I lost because it was something that I couldn't control.
Right.
And because I was on tilt, which is like when you just keep losing. I switched back to Lapras as I was like in my losing like kind of mindscape there, and I was like, all right, I'm mentally not ready to be playing. I basically played against a Altaria deck that just says like GXs and EXs can't, or Vs and GXs can't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize that my Keldeo goes right through it. So the whole time I'm contemplating like, oh man, how do I get around this? I'm going to have to attack with my Articunos back and forth. And like, that was not the play I should have been making. I should have attached to the Keldeo. But I got to the point where all my Pokemon had damage except for the Keldeo. Mm-hmm. That even sending the Keldeo out, I wasn't going to win. So it was a misplay on my part. And I'm going to own it. I just need to do better. I made a lot of misplays, and that's just my fault. Like I had a lot of timed out matches because I didn't make my turns fast enough, and
you're in your own head, man.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I should have just tried to continue to have fun, and I took it too seriously.
You put way too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to be able to say like, hey, the competitive player that you all have been listening to, he made it. I was able to do it, but I didn't.
Well, again, you put that pressure on yourself to be that person, and we know you are, but then for some reason you felt like you had to prove it more than you were already proving it, and that was not necessary, man.
Yeah. And like now realizing that, it kind of stinks because I told Wiz, I said, listen, play your Eternatus deck. Just, how to play it in and out. And the only way you lose is like, if you get a bad hand,
yeah,
how to play the game and all the optimal moves because you've been playing it for 40 something of your keys. And I should have just done that with my Lapras, and
yeah,
I got scared because I saw Azul win with Pikarom, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna face Pikarom. But what I should have done was just placed one weakness energy just to kind of get that if for chance I hit a lightning deck. But I didn't really have any good ways of searching it out, so I was like, do I really need that? Do I play that? No. And I was able to actually beat a Pikarom. Like I got enough energies on my Lapras VMAX before they could get their Zekrom out. I got it turn 2. Bosses ordered the Pikarom out and just one-shotted it, and then they just scooped. I was like, all right. So, I mean, it can be done. I just got too scared of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. It's literally my fault.
I know, but you're bummed. I knew you were bummed this weekend, and I want you to not be so hard on yourself.
Well, it's one of those things. Everybody else that's been playing on PTCGO has been playing on PTCGO in a competitive way,
right?
They already were invested for the first Players Cup. Me, I'm still this is not something that I'm used to, is going into PTCGO and just playing a ton of games. I'm still getting used to it. So I chalk a portion of it up to the fact that I don't play PTCGO every single day.
Sure.
And that's definitely something I'm trying to change. But I think for now it's just going to be, I'm definitely going to be streaming every Tuesday. As much as I can. I got to figure out a certain time to just be consistent with it, but I will be playing on Tuesdays regardless. There's now it's there's no event, so it's what do I stream? But it's I want to build a deck and I want to play and have fun.
Sure,
that's
what you need to get back to, is having fun.
Exactly. Speaking of fun and having fun,
mm-hmm.
I did post on YouTube my 2 TNC pack battle kit openings,
Oh,
but
yeah?
I
How'd you do?
probably I was waiting all day, so they probably never made it to into the tournament on time. So I just have to do that faster next time. But I only scored a couple points in the first one and a couple points in the second, so it wasn't like too exciting. But I got some pretty cool pulls.
Nice. Good job.
And then speaking of TN Comics,
Yes.
they just had a live break where you could purchase packs while they were live and opening them for you.
How'd that go?
And I purchased I purchased a couple Champions Path packs just to, kind of see what I could get.
Yeah.
And they pulled for me a Wailord V and a Full Art Graplock V.
Hey, how about that?
So that was cool. And before that, they pulled a hyper rare Charizard VMAX. So I was like, no, why couldn't that have been my pack?
Of course.
So let's get into our TN Comics opening.
Let's do it.
What's up, everyone? This is Ken from the Pokemon Professor Network, and this booster opening is brought to you by TN Comics. TNComics.com is our go-to site when we need Pokemon TCG products, and if you use code FULLHEAL at checkout, you can get an additional 5% off your purchase. That's FULLHEAL, one word, FULLHEAL, at checkout for an additional 5% off your total purchase at TNComics.com.
All right, just another shout out. Thank you so much, TN Comics, for everything you guys do.
Heck yeah. They're the best.
You've been excellent. Your website's been awesome. Pack battle kits have been awesome. I know that the next ones for November have a pack of Champions Path
Ooh.
and a legendary Heartbeat
Spicy.
in them. So I don't know the rest. I saw it on the live break and I just was like, whoa, that's crazy to have those. Like, it's basically a Charizard month. The whole hunt is for Charizard. So
Cool.
I think it's Darkness Ablaze, the legendary Heartbeat, Champions Path, and Crimson Invasion, I think, is one of them. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but I know Champions Path is at least in there.
Cool.
And they're not doing a dollar store pack this time because they supplemented that with like the legendary Heartbeat and the Champions Path. So like they're giving us quality
Sure.
packs to battle with. So I'm excited.
All right. Darkness Ablaze. Let's do it. I'll open first this time.
Darkness Ablaze. Wait, you going first?
Yeah, you went first with the Champions Path.
Yeah. Go.
Okay. Slow down, man.
Yes, go as fast as you can.
Okay. PG6XVNTNRYX22. Good luck. What did we open? Darkness Ablaze. Yeah, that's right. Water Energy, Old PC, Ursaring, Heat Energy, Phoebus, Passimian, Fletchling, Wimpod, Grimer, Reverse Hollow is a Cubchoo, and Houndoom V.
Ooh, all right.
Boom,
Pulling
boom, boom.
fire.
Finally,
Pulling fire.
finally, Adam. It took so many packs. This is a great
All right.
Houndoom card.
Code card is D6V L7G 4HN XK 4N. Good luck, trainers. All right. Dark Energy. Billowing Smoke, Turbo Patch, Vibrava, Rookidee, Torchic, Trapinch, Jigglypuff, Ducklet. My reverse hollow is a Spinarak and a hollow Darkrai.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll take it. I like this Darkrai.
Yeah, it's a great Darkrai.
I just think he just doesn't do enough damage. That's it.
He should be a boss for sure.
Definitely.
Darkrai's a tough dude.
Well, it's like they have the Darkrai and Umbreon GX, and that thing's brutal. But I just like this is like a non-GX Pokemon, but it just doesn't do enough damage.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
And even with a his ability of reducing 20 damage, like everything does like 220 or like it just he doesn't survive.
Right.
Like his ability literally doesn't help him at all. If he had 150 hit points, that would be a little bit different because it would save him from like a Zach Picarom's first attack. You know, it's just at this point I would just rather play double V.
Yeah, I get you. Well,
do you get me? No,
I do. And also, I think that's the show, Adam.
All right, let's wrap up the show.
Yeah. Oh, my code card from earlier.
That's what I was waiting for.
Champions Path code card JZMVJLWDYTZG2. Good luck, everybody.
All right, trainers. Don't forget to email us info@specialconditionstcg.com. Leave us a voicemail, text, picture 732-835-8639. And Josh, if you don't got anything else to say,
that's it.
All right. Remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.